What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2. In the previous part, we took the Glittering Tower. We had ourselves a nice battle that actually went way better than I ever thought it would. And now we are kind of replenishing our forces. That's all looking good. But we have some missions left. We need to take the entire province. So the province with Ulthuan, the Glittering Tower, and then the Tower of Lycian. We need to take that as well. Climate's nice. They got salt there. I'm guessing that's very good. It's a useful commodity. It may provide a unique building chain. Sounds good. Strategic location. Okay. So we need to take the full province. We also need to make a rally field, which I'm pretty sure we're currently making. Yes, we are. And we need to build either an archive, a grand repository, or the Elven Gardens. And we are making the Elven Gardens. It'll take a while, though, but we're working on it. And as soon as some of these buildings are done, we'll be able to make stronger units. So, it's looking pretty good. I'm going to end my turn now. We're going to march on the Tower of Lycian soon, because the enemies don't really have much of an army, and they have a very small little garrison that we should be able to take out quite easily, I do think. Oh, here we go. They do have an army. I did not expect that. They're leaving. Wait, is that my enemy, or... Perhaps that's not even my enemy. Now that I think about it. I mean, that's definitely not my enemy. I was just afraid that it was. Okay, we made the rally field, so as a reward we get a little bit more money in the treasury. We get some influence.
You now have the facilities to begin technological research, my lord. It only remains for you to choose the direction of development.
Alright, so our next mission is to research a technology. Alright, gotcha. So the only other thing that's actually available is military advancements. One, it'll only take a turn, and I guess it will unlock all these that we can then choose from. But research is actually very different depending on the faction that you're playing, so I actually kind of like this. It's pretty straightforward. You get the first one, and then you get a whole set of things that you can choose from.
The annals of the White Tower tell of how key waystones were shattered and then scattered across the land during the Sundering, when the Vortex was first attacked by the Witch King. We must seek these way fragments if Lawmaster Talarian is to remedy the Vortex.
Right, so you got ancient ruins spread around the map, and you can search them for treasure. I'm pretty sure you can actually colonize them as well, or occupy them, whichever it is. Like, there's lots of things that you can do with them, so we're gonna have to check that out as well. Who's this? Gilgallion of Illyrian. Hold on, nope. They are... Right, so that's them, right? No, they're over there. Okay. So apparently they're tougher than my other enemies, but we're not unfriendly with each other, so that's helpful.
Relations with foreign powers may be managed through diplomacy, my lord. Consider your situation carefully before accepting any agreement.
Okay, let's get a trade agreement going with them. Right, sounds pretty good. And then maybe a non-aggression pact so we can be friends for at least a while.
Very well.
Hey, they've accepted. Look at that. So they're a lot weaker than I am, which probably is one of the reasons that they agreed to this deal, because he just said he didn't like it, but oh well. That's not my problem. So we're now trading with them, so we get extra money from that. It's not a lot, but it's helpful. And I think we should now be able to see all of their land and stuff because we're trading, and that's sort of like a little high elf bonus that you have. Settlement upgrade available. I mean, I do think that the Glittering Tower could do with an upgrade, and this is pretty much all they can do right now. It's also going to give you more construction slots that you can build in, more growth, income. It's pretty good. Let's build it. We have the money, so why not, you know? So now we can also get archers with light armor, and we can get sea guards that are anti-large. They're very expensive, though. So the archers are just a bit better than normal archers. They have higher defense, and that's about it. But they're only slightly more expensive, so actually that's pretty good. Whereas the Sea Guards are, let's see, slightly quicker than normal spearmen. They're stronger. But they also have missiles that they can use. So they sort of double as both infantry and missile guys. So I'm going to get 2 of those, and I'm going to get one of the better archers.
Corruption makes them weak.
And I guess we could get rid of one of the old archers, but we don't really have to do that right now. But let's just get a bigger army so that we're ready to actually take the Tower of Lycian. I don't know if, you know, my army... I'm pretty sure my army is strong enough. I'm going to be honest. But I know they have an army out there. He's probably going to check those ruins now because I didn't do that. But I'll check ruins eventually. Right now, we got to take this province. We got enemies at the gates. Our technology is researched, so extra money, extra blood influence. You only have 4.
Fight your enemies alone, my lord, for there are foreign powers sympathetic to you.
Right, so they want us to sign a non-aggression pact with the Eye of Res. Please the Phoenix King seek common cause to them. Extra money.
Powers may rise and fall by a few whispered words within the court of the...
Alright, so here they are.
I serve the king.
Ooh. They're not very strong, so they will most likely agree.
In all its splendor and
Let's get a trade agreement and a non-aggression pact.
most astute.
Accepted. As I expected they would. It's all good. And we researched military advancement, so now we have more options. Leadership. This is just for Sea Guards. Reavers, archers, and Sea Guards. Quicker reload. Extra speed. Or just weapon strength for spearmen. I think I like weapon strength right now. This sounds good. Alright, so we signed the aggression pact. Or non-aggression pact. Quite a different thing. So take province. Okay, built one of those. Surge a ruin. Okay, we'll get right on that. So the Tower of Lycian. Yep, still pretty weak. Looks like they got 1 extra unit, but they have 6. I have 16.
Ulthuan.
That's going to be a very short battle.
For my queen.
Yeah, you know what? We could just auto resolve it, and it'll just be over.
Battle.
Okay. There's no need.
Fear the might of Ulthuan.
Yeah, we got all of them. We got all of them. That was pretty easy. There was just really not a lot of need for battle there. So we can go and occupy it. We could loot it as well. We'll gain a little bit extra money, but there will be unhappiness and all that, which we don't want. So let's try and keep public order higher than, you know, 0. And now we have the entire province. Mission complete. Boom, extra money.
Your forces have secured the province, my lord.
Alright, so we get a new mission to issue a commandment. So after you take a full province,
Of great potency,
please, do you have to talk every day?
most potent wielders of magic.
Okay. We also have a right to unlock, but we'll get to that. So after you get a full province, you actually get a commandment that you can issue. So there's river patrols. Ambushes are more effective. You can move for starting your turn in this region -10. Okay, so you can't actually move as much. And the enemy hero action success chance goes down. Not really what we need. Income from trade will go up. Tax rate will go up. Quicker construction. Quicker, better growth. You could also get extra experience and more local recruitment capacity. And you can do Untainted +2, but we're already Untainted and we're totally fine, so we don't need that. I'm leaning towards, I guess, one of these 3, the middle ones. I mean, the trade isn't that great, but extra tax rate could be decent, I think. Not too great, though. Lowering construction cost, pretty good. Extra growth, pretty good. Whereas experience, it's +1 experience. I don't think that's that amazing, is it? I'll just go with Rebuilt Lost Splendor to make our construction a little bit cheaper and give us extra growth in this region. And it's now issued. Was that not a mission? Yes, it was. So where's my money then? Okay, I guess we'll get to that. Tyrion leveled up from the battle that we didn't even get to see. I mean, I think it would be helpful to have extra movement range, so I'll grab that. Seems like a pretty good idea. Then we also got a rite that we can now perform. So rites are these, I guess, rituals that you can perform that are pretty expensive. As you can see, you need a lot of gold to use them. But they can be really powerful. So if we use this, the cooldown duration is 40 turns, but it will stay for 10 turns. You will be immune to attrition, and you will heal your casualties a lot quicker, and the untainted will go up, but we don't need that. It's super expensive, and it doesn't really give me all that much right now. Now, we can also finally get our cavalry, so we'll get one of... Let's see. Let's get a bunch of cavalry. Let's just build a huge and strong army, because that seems like a good idea. And let's end it. The enemies still have a bunch of territory.
A rival power desires a change in your mutual relations.
Okay, so if we trade with the other High Elves, we will gain about 59 funds per turn, whereas they get a lot more. But still, like, trading is always a good idea now. Listen, I'll do it if we also get a non-aggression pact. Hey, there we go. So we don't have to fight them. I don't know if it's like a good idea to actually get a non-aggression pact with like everybody. Probably it isn't. But at least I feel a little bit safe. So we build our elven gardens. We issued our commandment.
Facilities are now in place to recruit a hero, my lord. Such operation.
Okay, so we gotta recruit a hero. And we get as a reward a little bit of those wave fragments, and we got 1 influence.
We have secured a number of wave fragments in preparation for Lawmaster Talarian's ritual, yet more are required. We must act in all haste. It is clear that Malekith's minions are gathering scrolls of law for their own fell rights. Time is of the essence.
Okay, so we gotta get ourselves 350 of these. We currently have 39. So, yeah, we're gonna have to get to work on that. Let's see, so there's our army. I feel like, okay, there's only 2 cities in this region. Let's walk over there. Because we're gonna have to take them out. We are at war. And they got some wine over there. I like that. Not to mention, like, they're my enemies. I just want them gone. I want to take all their lands. And let's see. Okay, so we could march on the city, but not right now. I think Angerial has a pretty small garrison, whereas the Shrine of Asurian, I don't even know how it's pronounced. All of the stuff in this game is pronounced strangely, but they got, you know, worse garrison.
Be wary, my lord, for the Dark Elves have been sighted. These pitiless killers are as dangerous on the battlefield as they are treacherous round the table. I advise great caution.
Okay. So, the Dark Elves and the High Elves split off from each other. They're very angry. Gotcha, they're ruled by the Lich King. They're not very friendly people. Arathar. Ooh, look at their garrison. It's actually increasing, so... what we're gonna have to do... So they got a pretty large garrison.
Shield against the dark.
And, I don't like that, so we're gonna go up there.
The enemy city is fortified, my lord. Weapons will be needed to bring down the walls. Prepare your warriors for a long siege.
Alright. So, the defenders will eventually starve and surrender, blah blah blah, okay. Siege weapons require manpower to build, which is provided by the troops of the besieging army. More troops means more available manpower. Okay, gotcha. So we can build siege engines and weapons. Okay. So basically we want to encircle them and build siege equipment and take out their break down the gates. Let's get one of those. Let's get one of those. Oh, these take pretty long to make. Alright, let's just go like that, and then just continue the siege.
Bring me battle.
Because we're just gonna siege them down. I'm sure that other army might roll up on us, which could be a real problem. Let's see. We could get from a hamlet to a haven. Gives us more slots, gives you a better garrison, a little bit more gold, extra growth. Let's do it. Seems like a pretty good idea. We can also recruit a hero now. A noble is all we can currently get. The noble families of Ulthuan have led the High Elves through times of peace and conflict for thousands of years. So you can embed them and they will replenish your troops quicker. They will also increase tradable resources, gain influence, they can assassinate another hero, and they can inflict damage upon all units in the target army. So they are very interesting. They will cost you a lot of influence though. Unless you got one, I guess that's worse. Petrified, intolerable, speed, and attentive. I mean, we have the goal to get one. Let's recruit a hero. Boom. So now we've got a hero.
Has enrolled in your service, my lord. Be sure to put them to work. Their unique skills may solve problems that no amount of money or effort would otherwise be able to crack.
Alright, so you just move them around on the map like other, like armies basically. Let's see, here you are.
Your command.
And they also gain levels, so right now he doesn't really have any skills. We'll get those eventually. Can we move him the turn that we get him? Not really, okay. We're gonna try and use him though, for sure. Alright, let's just wait out the siege and see what's gonna happen. If the other army is gonna show up, we might want to... Yeah, see, that's the smart thing to do, is to actually face me. How far can this guy move? See, now they got reinforcements that are, like, pretty serious. So we either stand our ground and we face them, or... Okay, it's a big battle. It's a big battle. And it's for the first time that we're actually facing, troops that are about equal. So we might be better off just retreating for now.
Retreat.
And get away from the garrison and just face that army one-on-one. Because we're just gonna have a much better chance that way. Not choice. That's a different thing. So I'm thinking about raising a second army to either go around or just...
An enemy port, my lord. From here, they ply trade across the water with allies on distant shores. Capture it, and you may do the same.
Alright, they got a port over here. Question is, why isn't this a port or that? I mean, I guess this one kind of makes sense, but this should be a port. I feel.
Our traditions make us strong.
So, okay, whatever, it's fine. Okay.
Defender of Ulthuan.
Yeah, we can now encamp, which would be helpful. Let's get away from the garrison. We're going to actually encamp this guy. We could also try and get an ambush. Let's just give it a go. You never know. It might actually go well. And I also want to recruit a... Why do they all have horrible... So they all have horrible attributes. So you actually need a good influence to get a general that's better.
The Druki are no threat.
Dullard. Okay, this is actually the best one. It lowers the chance of a successful ambush, but okay. Let's recruit some people here. Let's go for the more expensive ones. At least a few. We'll get 2 of those. We'll get 1 of those. And we're basically just going to build up an army that we can use as a secondary army. Where's my hero going? What's he doing? I guess I told him to go there? See, I don't know if he can do anything to an enemy castle or how that works.
Winds of magic blow across the land, my lord. Those who can harness it gain access to formidable power.
Okay. The stronger the winds are blowing in a region, the faster they will replenish in battles. Technology research. We got spear wall now, so that's extra weapon strength for our spearmen. Lord not moved. Look, you need to get more people. Something like that. We don't want to get too big of an army, though, because it's going to cost me so much money that I can't possibly do anything anymore. We could try and secure influence. It's probably not going to go well. So, sadly, this hero cannot be used to... You can only kill a target hero. Assault units is something we can do. It's worth a try. He'll probably fail, but I'll try. Because honestly, I wouldn't mind if the noble died, because we're paying a lot of money for him. Okay, assault units failure. Okay, so did he die, or nope, still alive? Can he do it again? Oh, the chances went way down. Probably because we were just, you know, we just tried doing that, so... Securing 3 influence seems like it's so expensive to do, though.
Noble son of Ulthuan.
I feel like we need a lot more. Maybe we should just embed our hero with our actual army. Militia training. I mean, this is just for the Sea Guard units. Reavers, archery, reload time. Or extra speed for spearmen archers. Let's get the extra speed. I feel like that's usually pretty useful. And their garrison is so big. I mean, we might have to just fight. I was hoping that this general would try to go after us or something. Oh, they just... Okay. They settled in the ruins that we saw earlier. So we can't search them anymore.
The princes of Calador have had much success in finding wave fragments around their volcano. Yet they refuse to contribute to the effort of stabilizing the vortex. Making war amongst your own kind is unpalatable. But an occupation of the city may be necessary to secure the wave fragments uncovered there.
Alright, that sounds like a new mission. We have to capture Vol's Anvil, which is over there.
Major enemy cities will be fortified, sire. The capture of such citadel.
Yep, no, you already told me about how siege stuff worked. Okay, let's try it again. Success. I successfully impaired Erethar's army. So that was a mission as well. So he lost I think he lost some units and some of them are wounded. I mean, I think we should just walk up, right? Seems like a good idea. Like, they're weak now.
For my queen.
So if we do things... Okay, if we attack him right now, we are bound to lose. So let's get a ram. And continue the siege, I guess?
Ulthuan.
I mean, our hero's right next to it, so I'm hoping that maybe he will join the battle. We also have our second army within the area now. Although possibly too far away. Okay, so our hero actually earned a promotion. We can make him a weapon master, make him slightly stronger in battle. Hero action success chance goes up by 1, but the cost is cheaper. I like that. Let's do that. Because that is like the main reason to even have heroes, is to use their special actions. Right? So, seems like a good idea. United against Calador. Wait, so they're fighting me as well now? High Elves at court partake in many manipulations to achieve their ends. A common too is to employ lesser elves and servants as go-betweens, whispering little birds carrying messages. This is not unexpected, but when one of these messengers is intercepted or revealed, there can be no choice but to excoriate them to save oneself. Having one such messenger revealed, how do you advise the Phoenix King responds? Okay, so you actually need to use your influence here to get very, very far. So we can gain some right now, but we'll we're gonna have to accept a bad, okay. A bad option, because we can't even take this one. So I'm thinking let's just go with the one that will give us more influence. And then we can, you know, we're gonna get a little bit of public order, you know, that's gonna go down. But we get a lot of influence, so I'm gonna take that. Boom, influence gain, like 18, that's a lot. Public order is gonna go down, but it's only gonna be for 5 turns. We'll, you know, we'll fix that up. Can you hit that guy again? Is that a thing? I'm guessing maybe not. Sure.
I am a fount of knowledge.
Join that guy.
Attack!
Okay, let's make more siege equipment.
I lust for battle.
And then, right, we'll move this army closer. So we're ready. It's like they're gonna be reinforcements for each other, which is pretty damn nice. We should be able to win this battle easily now. Anyway, we're gonna check that out in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed. In the next part, we'll finally take Engerial and most likely the Shrine of Asurion as well. And we're gonna look for some ruins because we really need to find ruins to check out. I don't see any yet though, so I don't really know where to go, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.